Hello, my name is Elizabeth, and today I'm going to be presenting to you a very special object that I have here in my house. I'm going to start with a little bit of history about, not about the object, but about what the object symbolizes. Ever since I watched The Little Mermaid back when I was about 5 to 6 years old, I fell in love with mermaids. I always wanted to watch the movie. About 7 of my birthday parties, if I could remember correctly, were Little Mermaid themed. I was just obsessed with mermaids, and I still continue to have a little bit of an obsession with mermaids. So I started, collecting mermaids about the age of 10, collecting the Barbies, collecting the pencils, erasers, you name it. I love mermaids. So my parents knew that, I had this love for mermaids and I wanted everything to be mermaids. So back in 2006, and I was about to graduate with my BA in business from Mount St. Mary's, we were down in San Diego. And we were, if I remember correctly, we were by the San Diego Zoo, but we were walking down the street and we went into a little antique shop. In this little antique shop, I found a beautiful mermaid figurine that I just couldn't keep my eyes off of it. But at the time, I was a poor college student. I was working at Ross, making $7.25 an hour. And at the same time, when I was about to graduate, my dad got injured in the job and was on disability and eventually got laid off. So money was really tight for us at that time. But he saw my face, he saw how much I fell in love with this mermaid, and I couldn't let it go. So my dad, felt bad that he couldn't purchase that mermaid for me when we were in the store. So we left, and I was sad and disappointed that, there was no way I was going to be able to get that mermaid. At that time, the price tag for this mermaid at that store was $120. That was $120 that obviously I didn't have in my pocket. So that was about, I want to say, April of 2006. I graduated a month after in May. And it was my graduation, and my dad has always been really proud of me because I kept pushing. I was the first in my family to graduate from college, and he was just very, very proud of me for being able to graduate and work at the same time. Like I said, I worked at Ross, on the weekends, and then I was a full-time student at the same time. So my dad was really, really proud of me. So what he did was, I don't know how, he saved cans and borrowed money from family and friends and was able to collect $120 something and went down to San Diego without me knowing when I was at work and purchased this mermaid for me. This mermaid represents all the hard work that I've put into my career, into my school, all the hard work that my parents have done for me and my family, that no matter what, my parents have always managed to provide for us. My dad has always been able to figure it out. No matter how, he'll figure it out. And he pushes, and to the point that he bought me my mermaid. Even though it was $120, he bought it for me. So the day of my graduation, I went into my room, and there laid in my bed this mermaid. It's just beautiful, and it's just amazing how much my parents cared and did this for me, and she's my most valuable possession I have. And also I came to see that mermaids represent a time of turbulence and sacrifice and of change. And that's exactly what this mermaid represents to me. It was sacrifice that my parents did for me, and the sacrifice I did to graduate, and time of change and turbulence, because at that time my dad had no money and I had no money, but we figured it out, and he was able to present this to me because he was happy, and I'm happy. And this mermaid is like I said, my most valuable possession, and she is right here in my bedroom, and I'm never gonna let her go. So here is my beautiful mermaid. Thank you.